These children, they have feelings, emotions, just like the rest of us. But in my son's case, he's nonverbal. And yet it's because of people like Penny and TRE that helped me take care of him. And you can't put a price tag on that.
I really believe in our mission at TRE. I believe in the job that we do for people that are in need of support services. I think that in Wesley's specific case, he has so much potential and has the ability to really achieve greatness in life. So with the assistance of Resource Exchange, with the assistance of case management that we provide for him, he's achieved a lot of independence. He's acquired a job, he's maintained his job.
It's one of those things that, you know, as a parent, without the need for it, you don't know things like this are there. When it comes down and you need it, they step up in ways that you can't even imagine. And for that funding not to be there, I think we'd still be running around in circles trying to figure out what was next. It's like, say, it's invaluable.
I can't tell you what it's like laying in a hospital bed from quadruple, 4 bypass surgeries, not even knowing there was anything wrong with me. Knowing that Chanel had Mark, and somehow Penny had gotten wind of the situation and had stepped in, making the arrangements for him to be with me after I left the hospital, and being here when we got home, getting funds for Chanel. And I just can't speak highly enough of Penny. She is just an angel in the sky. God placed her. So I don't know what I've done in my life. I've done a lot of things I ain't proud of. But somewhere, somehow, sometime, I must have done something good to put these 2 ladies in my life. And more importantly, to put them in my son's life.
I work with Wes every year, monthly really, to ensure that his services are going well, that we're utilizing his Medicaid dollars in good ways, in ways that are beneficial to him, that support his independence. And so I've seen him at work, I've seen him interact with customers, I've seen him interact with employers, and everybody speaks so highly of him.
I basically do like loading people's cars there, and plus they have me go inside for a little bit there so I can actually start doing jobs on the inside like hardware and plumbing and all that. It makes me feel really good there since I started learning how to do a lot of new jobs that they're training me on there.
Wesley has so many things that are working towards his independence. One of them is independent living. He's in an independent apartment with his sister. His nephew frequently visits the home, and they're set up great there. They're very happy there. We've worked together to make sure that his apartment is the safest, you know, and that it makes the most sense in the community that he's in.
It's like hitting a brick wall. You know, you take 9 months to plan a pregnancy, and you have a baby shower, and you set up the nursery, and you've got it all set in your mind of how this is going to be, and then one day after another, after another, after another, we've got one doctor after another just up in arms.
You want to believe that somebody's lying to you. You know, you want to believe that somebody made a mistake. You know. You forge ahead, but there's a certain amount of desperation there. You know, you want it to change. You want somebody, like I say, you want somebody to be wrong, but you step up. You're a parent.
Children don't ask to be born into this world with developmental delays or with disabilities. People don't. So it's important that they have that information at their fingertips, because it can be very overwhelming for families.
And then all of a sudden, you have a place like the Resource Exchange step up and tell you, well, here's where we go from here. Here's where we step up with this. Here's what we need to be focused on. It really helps, you know, they don't just help the children, they help the family. They help the family quite a bit to just to gain focus and direction.
Abby doesn't have the time for me to just figure it out the hard way. You know, by the time you figure out where to go and how to get it paid for, and then, you know, there's lots of paperwork and intake and things, you know, that all the while the child's missing out.
The resources that are there are just, it's almost like the minute you have a question, they open up the big black book and say, well, you can go to them. You know, it's just phenomenal.
I appreciate so much what's being done. I don't know where I would be without these people guiding me, because they've all seen, you know, Catherine and Amanda and Sarah, they've all seen other children, other cases. And so they know, you know, let's try this or let's try that, and things that have been effective with other children. And there's no way for us to have that without them.
And the money that you contribute to the Resource Exchange makes everything happen for Mark, and all the care and all the love. You can't pay for the love and the care that Penny has given to Mark and to me. You couldn't buy that if you tried, because she's just a fantastic woman. But she works for the corporation that does a tremendous job, because I can't speak highly enough for them.
I think without the work of the Resource Exchange and other community center boards in the state of Colorado, clients would really flounder. The work that we do in case management is imperative. I really believe in our agency and the ways that we partner with clients to encourage independence.
I have very high hopes for Abby. I'm not going to set my mind on the worst and then just accept that. I want more for her. I'm going to make sure that she gets everything that she can, as much of a normal life that a child should have.
You know, every day is up and down, but you try to remember the ups. You really do. You know, you're still a father. You're still a father, and every once in a while you get those smiles and giggles out of her. You know, and just to see the strength in her every day. You know, it's enough to make any man proud. To the folks at the Resource Exchange, I don't know how to thank you. The sources are invaluable. We don't know what we'd have done without them. Thank you.